welcome back, welcome back. I did a episode of Throwback earlier with my sister, Terry and Money Mike. Uh, so I'm trying to keep it organized where where it kind of makes sense, follow along. My son tell me I got to get my storytelling game up, stay on track. But like I be telling them, I start talking about these stories and stuff like that, and then it start branching off and veering off into other things that I want to tell you. But then it's like, dang, stay focused on this story I'm telling right here. So, I'm gonna try to get it right. I'm gonna try to get it better. But so I was talking to welcome back, Throwbacks. I wanted to get back in here. Excuse me. Because I talked to Big Ron, I talked to E, I talked to a couple of people. Shout out Babe Pop. Babe Pop hit me when I saw Babe Pop. You gotta remember this story. You gotta remember this story. Boop, 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 boop. So, we gonna get back to me, Babe Pop, and Sharkhead. Me, Babe Pop, and Sharkhead. Word. Little niggas too, man. We was all little. I think I was an inch taller than Babe Pop, and I was 5'4", 5'5", or whatever that was, the case. So yeah, I gotta shout out. Remember G Brown? G Brown was wild. Talking to Lil E about G Brown. G Brown used to rob people left and right, man. And he was cool. But G Brown robbed you. G Brown will rob you. Yeah, G Brown will rob you. Black Mall. Gotta shout out Black Mall. Westerhouse, basketball, word up. Mark protected me on the train and shit. Word. For a little dude, I always had a big homie or a big dude that was around for big niggas. I ain't trying to fight all the big niggas. I know my limitations. Big Tail. Gotta shout out Big Tail. I tried to call Big Tail too, man. Yo, I need P-Rock number. Somebody out there, man, tell P-Rock I need his number, man. Holla at me, man. Yeah, Big Tail, man. I was talking to Big Ron about Big Tail, man, and Lil E, man. I remember we was in the park with that 4-1 Magnum, right, Tail? Boom, 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 boom. That joint was spitting fire. Ooh, that joint was spitting fire. We tore that tree up right there in 40 Park. Boom, 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 boom. I'm supposed to be carrying guns around schools, kids. It's wrong. Word up. The school was closed. It was at nighttime, so it wasn't like we was out there in the daytime. Boom, boom, boom. We used to go to Fort. That was our spot. Word. Hey yo, I was talking to Big Ron. First of all, let me say that I was corrected. Or I stand corrected. The Black Door was out before the Ultimate, or right before. They said right before the Ultimate. So that's pushing up Ultimate, bringing the Ultimate back up from the 70s into the 80s, and got the Black Door right there at the early 80s too, like 81ish. Cause I didn't start when I first went around there. That was the fast lane. So, yeah, I didn't get into it, me personally, till 83, 84. It was already bubbling. So they was right. So, so the Black Door, and I didn't know, I remember Big Ron I thought he had left working from the Ultimate by then, but he said nah, man. He explained it, even told me how the big homie Joe Beasy, he had to clear up some money situation or whatever for Big Ron. So yeah, man. Hey yo, Big Tail, man. Yo, how you go down there that day and forgot you had them things in your pocket, man? How you forget that? Okay, here go the story, y'all. So when the whole crew they was down together and towards the end and shit, Black got arrested, right? So Black got arrested and everybody sent Tail down there, Big Tail down there to get Black, see what the bail is. They was gonna bail Black out. And so Tail had on out there with the little silk shirt on. I think, right, you had the silk shirt on with the little handkerchiefy right there inside the silk shirt, the same color as the silk shirt or some shit, right? And go down there and get to the thing where you empty your keys out at the table, empty your keys out at the table. Tail get up there. Right, Tail? Drop like chiclets on the table, right? Tail try to fight out of there and shit. They get him, arrest Tail. So instead of us getting a call, talk about, yo, how much Black bail is or whatever, or we coming home, we like, yo, now it's 2 homies down there locked up. Where they do that at? But yeah, shout out Big Tail, man. Tail was my man. Tail was a big, and Tail was funny though, man. You look at Tail, man, and would never know, no idea, no clue what that guy thinking. His poker game was serious. His poker game was serious. Oh man. So this was one that Little E told me about, but I remember this one. When that time when Best when they got the Mac. He went and got the Mac for Big Ron. And I forgot what Big Ron was doing. Lil E was telling me the story. And Best went and got the tech. And Big Ron ran in the game room, the some shit. And then by then, it wasn't serious. You never could tell with Boom, but it wasn't serious. So Best get down there, and he got the gun, he's standing outside, and then next thing you know, I'm telling you, boy, can I shot? Better stop playing with me, boy. Start laughing and shit, yo. Shit funny as hell, man. Our Boom was good for motherfucking going in the crib and coming out with the joint on. Full fatigue, camouflage, all that 8, 9 o'clock at night on high with this nigga walking down the street with the tank. Our bitch was a different breed, man. Yo, I seen Best, Lord. I remember when Best was born, word, Lord, Best was born, man, word. So it's funny, man. I see him, man. I don't know, man. It's like, that's like he was always like a little nigga in the clique that was untouchable. Word, Best. So when I see you, man, you like a motherfucker that you was from the time you was born. The Core too. Shout out Past Master. The Core too. Y'all, when y'all was born, little dude was born into the crew at that time, y'all was blessed, bro. Y'all was blessed. That's just the way to put it. That's the only way to put it. Y'all was blessed. So when we was talking about the little, I want to talk about my man Black, right? So when my man Black was murdered, I was in the army by then. So all of that shit that happened, all of that shit, I was not here. I get it secondhand. I try to get as much as I can. When I came home, shit changed or whatever. I wasn't here. I don't know what happened. I don't know who did what or whatever. All I know is rumors. That being said, I never understood why my man was down there. I was talking to his brother the other day. We never understood why he was down there. Who led my man to believe that going down there and not having nobody watching your back and all that shit was good to do? I don't know who told him that. I don't know how that happened and shit. It's fucked up. I remember getting a call in jail and shit. I'm in jail. I remember getting a call in army and shit when I was in the army and shit. And so, word, that's fucked up that day. So yeah, but I remember, man, Black, man, when, you know, cause I was a couple of years old, I think maybe 2 years older than Black. Maybe 2 years or something like that. But anyway, so I remember playing ball and shit, and Lisa Mall, Lisa Tone, Lisa, shout out Lisa, Black sister, look just like Black too, man. Shit's scary, man. So I remember Miss Tony and shit walking past the park, pulling Black and shit, the church and shit, when they was little and shit, little shit, taking them to church and shit, dragging Black to church. So for me, Black always was, he was my little friend. He's my little brother. That's my little brother. He is, period. I was the first one, the first pair of clippers Black had and started cutting hair. I gave Black them clippers. Cause I used to cut hair. They used to come to my crib in the morning and shit and all that. And I got tired of that shit. Little kids and all that shit. And people asking me to cut hair. Shout out Fred from Brevoort. Fred from Brevoort, man. Fred McCray, man. Yo, word. Fred was my man. Fred hold me down. But the first I thought about Fred because I remember cutting his hair and I cut it, zeeked his lip, man, cut his lip. Fred wanted to beat me up. I used to get a lot of passes on a lot of shit because of who I was, man. So I was like out there just doing shit and niggas would give me a pass. Fred was rubbing his lip for like 3 days after that shit. But yeah, so I was the first one to get Black his clip, them first pair of clippers Black had and shit. And so Black started cutting hair, so he kind of got his money up off cutting hair and shit like that and doing his thing. So yeah, I remember the time it was one of them niggas off Chauncey up there on the Saratoga side. One of them niggas did something fucking with Black or something like that or whatever, bigger than Black and shit. And I fucked the nigga up and shit. I fucked the nigga up. And I remember from that day, man, it was like, whatever, it wasn't nothing between me and Black. Whatever he needed, whatever I needed. I remember many a time Black asking me, yo, you want to get that? You want to get that, Sherm? You want to get them? Yo, so yeah, so and I remember my man coming to me, you know, in the middle of the night. You know, he told me one night we was talking. I was like, yo, Black, man, yo, you gotta chill out, man. You gotta slow down, man. Word. He was like, yo, Sherm, man. Yo, I see that shit. I see them, man. They come to me at nighttime, man. They come to me at nighttime. Word. So I know why Black changed up. I know why Black got on that peaceful shit. You know what I mean? That was kind of the reason why I went to the Army. The same reason Black got on that, yo, I'm chilling shit, and yo, cause it was like, yo, we had to slow down. We was wilding. We was wilding, so we was trying to slow down. And I chose to go to the Army, you know what I'm saying, to get out the hood because I couldn't think of nothing else to do, man. I stayed there in Brooklyn. I was gonna kill somebody, man. I was gonna kill somebody or they was gonna kill me. That's what was gonna happen, cause you know, that's how we was living. That's how we was thinking. And so we both kind of chilled out. Black was on some cool shit. I remember the last couple of days, you know, the last times we was hanging out before I went to the Army and shit. Black was a whole, you know, he was a different nigga, man. He was a different nigga, man. Word up. It was a different nigga. I gotta tell this story before I forget to tell it, man. So, yeah, I used to work. It was a time when I was working up on St. John's between Albany Albany, and the next block over from Albany was a little store. A store downstairs, a building upstairs. And they had, we had a little apartment building in there with the little peak hole shit. And the peak hole shit we had like it had some little circular cardboard shit in the little fucking peak hole shit. So they come to the door and you doing your thing through the door like that, right? And so it's me, Babe Pop, and at the time we working for Joe Beasy and this cop nigga. I ain't gonna throw his name out, even though statute of limitations, he might be trying to get back in with niggas right now, so we ain't gonna throw his name out. But it was NYPD, right? So we working in I got the situation, and so this other nigga, this cop nigga and shit, he got some homeboys some big niggas though. They big niggas. Remember, I keep trying. I was a little nigga, 5'3", 5'4", whatever the case may be, right? And so these dudes is like 6 feet tall, 215, 225, like that. 2 of them niggas. And so Babe Pop, one time it was me, Babe Pop, and them 2 niggas in there in the spares, and I was like, it was cool. So Babe Pop wasn't there one day. I was in the spares by myself, and them niggas came to the door. And so look, when you hustling, right, go with your first instinct, all right? Now, so when them niggas came up and they knocked on the door, everything in me said, don't open the door for them, Lord. Don't open the door, Lord, nigga. Don't open the door for them, Lord, nigga. So I let these niggas in, dummy, and then get in there. They sitting over there, they chilling, and they already lining me up. They the wolves. The wolves, I let the wolves in. The wolves sitting over there. I'm looking like sheepskin clothing and shit. A lamb dinner over there, right? So the motherfuckers, they grab me up, snatch me up. One nigga on this side, one nigga on that side, and they got me slid up against the wall. So I'm slid up against the wall in the middle, the other nigga on this side, and they got me in the middle like this. They like, hey, shorty, you know you got the money. Give us the money and we gonna fuck you up. Like that, right? And so I'm up in the air like this, and I got everything in one pocket. Tell me, I'm still there. What, ride 16? Ride 17? So anyway, I got the whole everything, 500 stacks, 500 in my back. Boom. And I gave it up like that, right? Fuck that. We was from the school where, you could get all that material shit tomorrow, man. Don't motherfucker die over no chains and no shit. Get that shit up, man. Word up. Get that shit up. Don't talk too much shit. Get away unscathed, and hopefully the situation change next time you see niggas or whatever. But damn, what the fuck? See, that's when Sean be like, Dad, you gotta stay on point. Who was I talking about? Okay, yeah, back to the roster. So so they got me in there. I give them the money and shit like that. Now, when Rock come, I go to tell Joe Beasy, the big homie. I go to tell the big homie what happened, the situation and shit. And I go and I'm telling Ra, and so they go get the niggas. And they get the niggas and bring the niggas back. And I ain't no bitching me now. My niggas around. That's the niggas. Them the niggas. Let's get them. In the ditch. Blow some lie on them. They ain't believe me. It was weird. I was just talking to Joe about that shit too. I was like, yo, what happened? What gives? Why you ain't believe me? He said, nah, it's not that I didn't believe you. I believed you. But that was this nigga Mans in them right there. And he was acting a kind of way and shit like that. So, and shout out. One thing I wanted to say too about my man, about the big homie Joe, right? Is he was smooth. Like nigga, like I ain't trying to. You can't glorify dirt. You can't like, you know what I'm saying. But what you could do is be the best. You know, if that's what you doing, be the best you could be. So I give him that, man. You know, you might not have liked how he was personally or whatever the case may be, but Joe could have been a lot more nastier. Joe could have been a lot more. The way other kingpin niggas and shit like that, or what the way other niggas was and shit. Joe could have been a lot, and he protected a lot of motherfuckers, kept a lot of motherfuckers off from his shit. Word. So yeah, and so I was talking to Lord E. We was talking about the nigga named Bush, Richard Bush. Make sure he said, make sure, Sean, make sure you get it right, Sean, if you gonna tell it. So yeah, the nigga Richard Bush. So it's funny. He was telling me about the situation and how I remembered the situation was the nigga Richard Bush came through the Ave one day. And they had two I think they was in two cars. They was in two cars and the nigga got out right there on the corner of Chauncey and Howard. Yeah, right there on the corner of Chauncey and Howard on this side before you even come across the street to the store. So they on this side and they parked and the nigga get out. And the nigga walking up and down, and you know, remember, I'm still, even though I'm Howard Avenue, I live on Ralph Avenue. So it's still niggas I don't know, and I, you know, cause even when Fat Pook start coming around from up there, and it was funny. I remember the day, like I was telling E, I remember the day, cause I'm like, well, if this nigga been coming around here calling himself Bushwick, why is he calling this nigga Bush? Cause I'm finding that strange, cause thinking that mentality back then, I'm not calling another nigga Sherm. Like, nigga, your name is S something. I'm Sherm. You gonna figure out another name for you. So I found it kind of funny. And so when the nigga Pook was calling the nigga Bush and shit, I was like, all right. And then he was looking for somebody. The nigga Bush was looking for somebody. And I told the nigga E, I thought he was looking for the nigga Jared. I thought he was looking for the nigga Jared. It's a long time ago, so I could be wrong. But this is what I remember, or how I remember. So, and he was looking for Jared, and my brother Tim was out there. And Tim and Jared look like brothers. You know Tim, you know Jared, you see them two, you put them two together, they look like brothers. And so that nigga thought that my brother Tim was fucking Jared. And I don't know who he said something to that day, or whatever the case may be, but I remember speaking up. Because it wasn't up. I didn't fear nobody back then. I didn't fear nobody. And I definitely didn't fear nobody that was going to say something to my brother, especially on Howard and Chauncey. So the way I remember it is somebody came to me and was talking about that nigga was looking at your brother and was going to do something to your brother. I think I told Tim to roll out or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure, but I know I didn't leave and I was there till the nigga left. The nigga, and he didn't say nothing to me, and I don't even know if we even looked at each other. I can't even tell you that. But I know I didn't run, and I know my nuts didn't shrivel up that day from what I remember. So, but talking a little E about the story, E was telling me how this nigga came through and all of this, and this he kind of had, you know, he kind of coming through trying to do his thing and all this, and how he smacked up Curly Head Trey and this one and that one, and all these had niggas scared and this and this and that. I don't remember. like I said, I don't remember that, and I ain't saying that he said Google that nigga Richard Bush or whatever. I was like, Reggie Bush? He's like, nah, Richard Bush. And I remember one time nigga Bush coming from that way, and like I said, I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed. It was few niggas back then that I seen that impressed me. Word up. I remember running into Donnie Smallwood. Donnie Smallwood of the Wild Bunch. The Wild Bunch. Donnie Smallwood was the head of the Wild Bunch niggas, Pretty Rob and Vito and all of them niggas. I met that nigga. Wasn't impressed with him. He was, but you can't go by looks though, but I met him through Bub. You know what I'm saying? And they go on St. John's and Ralph. Bub had a cocaine spot that did on a Monday and Tuesday did $5,000-$6,000 a day in sales. On a Friday, we go through $14,000 in sales, $15,000-$16,000. I remember 17, 18 on certain Saturdays and shit. A week. He had niggas that made $4,000 in salary a week. So I was around these type of niggas. So I met Donnie Smallwood and the Wild Bunch, some of them niggas. I met Vito around by through Joe Bell, through Joe Beasley. Everybody met Vito. Vito was wild. So now it was certain niggas that Vito was somebody I ain't want to talk to. I ain't want to talk to a nigga. Nigga was cool. He'd laugh, he'd smile, I ain't even want to get too friendly with him. You could just feel at his end, he about that work. He about that life. He the big legs. Leave that nigga alone. You know what I mean? You got Vaughn and Dice and them niggas from Brevoy, LA, and fucking Kev Webb and all them niggas. Them niggas was doing Vincent Brown, Boyd Brown. Them niggas from Brevoy, the shit like that and shit. My Cyphers got my nigga Christopher Brothers, Hollywood. They killed that nigga right there on the corner of Saratoga and Herkimer. Killed the nigga right there on the phone booth on the corner by that store. They killed that nigga right there. My nigga Antoine from Farragut. Farragut. I used to go to Pacific with this nigga. He was doing his thing down there and shit. So yeah, I ran into it. I met a lot of niggas, and I say all that to say that I never was really impressed with niggas. You know what I mean? I was impressed with the nigga Bub. If we called the nigga Bub and said, yo, we had a problem when we was in with that crew and that cocaine money, it was different back then. Back then, it wasn't no little kids doing no killings and no murdering. It was gangsters coming to see you with big cars and long coats and big hats. And they gonna come and they gonna be about that. They ain't coming to talk. They told my mama. They'd tell my mama too, yo, look, check it out. Don't call us if you don't want us to do nothing. They really told my mom. The last time my mom's called them gangster niggas for these little corny street little beefs me and my brothers would get into, they looked at it and said, you call us again, we coming to murder somebody. Don't call us. And we ain't call them no more. We did not call them no more. That's like the nuclear option. You don't call them niggas. Them niggas came that time on Ralph Avenue. Them niggas came. It was maybe about 6 pimp cars. Six pimp cars. Look like gangsters from the 70s blaxploitation movies on the block, all with their hands in their pockets like this, ready to do something. So yeah, I really knew motherfuckers. We really knew motherfuckers because there wasn't no fall with no man. So niggas had to get some protection. You ain't gonna be, it wasn't going like that. Yo, here was one that was fucking, this one blew my mind away. This one gonna blow y'all mind away too. Big Ron told me that the ultimate was selling so much dope and had so many dope fiends high over there that PS40, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. PS40 came to them and told them, don't open up. Could you please not open up and start selling dope until the kids are in school? Wow. 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 Damn. I said, what, big man? He said, yeah, son. He said, yeah. He said, man, they used to come over to us and tell us, like, I just could not believe that. Here was another one about the Ultimate. They was making so much money at the Ultimate. Like I said, we was printing money around there, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. We was printing money. But anyway, he told me that the mob came to them and told them, yo, I think y'all need a green garbage can out front. They was like, nah, we don't need no green garbage can. We good. No. I think you need a green garbage can outside. Oh, okay. Okay. Mob even came over there trying to get PC. Niggas was eating so much. Word. So I'm talking to Big Ron and shit. We talking, we kicking it. And I said, so I apologized to him, right? Because I thought Big Ron was going to be, last time I called, I said, yo, Big Ron, I hope you didn't get offended when I called you like borderline little yellow bus, little Brody. Big Ron said, start laughing. Oh, hell no, sir. I was retarded back then. Word. And so I said, yo, Big Ron, I asked him, I said, so, yo, we talking about the gear, him with the motherfucking do-rag, with the do-rag and shit. Ron was one of the first niggas with the do-rag, with the Stan Cortez's, either black or blue. Either black or blue, the match is black or blue do-rag. Either way, right? So I said, so what was you thinking back then? What was on your mind? And yo, this is just what, I ain't never heard this shit before neither. This is just what he said his mentality was back then. He said, yo, Sherm, yo, back then, how I was looking at myself, I looked at myself as a monster Egyptian. That's what he said. I don't know. Big Ron on Facebook, Sean Major on Facebook hit the nigga up. What did you mean by monster Egyptian? I don't know. Some big scary shit? Yo, oh, I got one for y'all. Remember this one? When Black would say that? Him, Black and Abon would say that. See that young boy over there running scared? Hit him in the head with a bottle. Remember that shit? Abon would do that shit, word. So yeah, so I got that, boom. Something about Big Ron smacking a dude. I don't know. Oh, yeah. So he was telling me about the story where it was somebody on the corner of Saratoga and McDonald. Yeah, Saratoga and McDonald. Cause yo, we stay having issues with people from different sections of the area. So the guy was talking to Big Ron niece. Grown man arguing Big Ron niece. And so you know what Big Ron did. Big Ron went out there and smacked dude so hard his hat flew in this man's hand. He said, yo, his homeboy caught his hat. I said, damn, Big Ron. He said, yo, but then they had guns and shit. They had guns. So motherfucking, he said he called D.O. and then I think he said it was me, Smitty, D.O., Smitty, and Mike Tilly went around there. I didn't know it was that. That was the crew that was around there. Yo, and I was telling her, son, man, it's funny. I was feeling like we in the hallway and we trapped inside the hallway like this. So we looking out the hallway like this on Saratoga Ave, you know? And so they down this way and they throwing shots and shit. And so we all taking turns and shit, you know, passing the gun around, boom, boom, boom. Yo, let me get a boom, boom, boom. Yo, let me get a boom, boom, boom. And it was funny. It's like we was in a marathon race. We was passing the baton and shit. That shit was funny. But I didn't remember who the names was in there. He told me who it was and shit. Yeah, that shit was funny. Word. Gotta talk about Lil E and his Smoke 'em brother, Big Smoke 'em, his brother Lil Smoke 'em, Sad Face, you know, shout out Sad Face, Cool Out, Little Cool Out, that was the little stick. I remember, man, I got a story about an incident rather. It was Tim and Lil Cool Out. They was around in the park doing something. I'm on Howard and Chauncey with the homies chilling. We chilling out there. And so Tim come, yo, somebody messing with me, this and this. Tim was good for that. So, yo, somebody messing with me, whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop. I go around there, and there's some little nigga, I don't know who the nigga is. Jackie know who the nigga was, though. I don't know who the nigga was. But we talking and this and this and that. And he got a Heineken bottle in his hand and shit. And so the nigga tried to hit me with the Heineken bottle and run. It's just me, Tim, and Cool Out. I guess he thought Little Cool Out, I guess he thought we was gonna jump him or whatever the case may be. So it's me, Tim, Little Cool Out, and Jackie. And so he tried to smash me in the head with the bottle and run and take off like this. And so I cut him off and grab him and, you know, just slam his head into the back of the wall. I ain't hit him or nothing. Just like grabbed his head and boom. You know, pushed him and his head hit the wall. Bam. And he fell out. And so Tim and Cool Out go to kicking him. What the fuck? Stop. Let him go, stupid. And so then Jackie. And you know you did, Jackie. You get down on the ground. Sherwin, what did you do? What did you... Shut the fuck up, Jackie. What are you talking about? What did you do, Sherwin? What did you do? So, but anyway, he wasn't hurt. I ended up seeing him a couple of days later, and yeah, he was scared when he seen me. He should have been, because he shouldn't have tried to hit me with the bottle. He was wrong. I didn't do nothing. I just came to talk or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, shout out to Lil Cool Out, word. So yeah. Oh yeah, so Big Ron was telling about how we got the 4-1 Magnum tail. They got that out in they say he got it in PA, and he got the 357, and that was that might have been the 357 that I ended up getting caught with later on down the road. But that 357 was actually pawned by a state trooper to the boys, and the state trooper never came back to get it. Facts right there. Facts. Oh, and just so you know, like, yeah, so I want to give a shout out to my man Big Ron. My man Big Ron, he doing this thing out there in Colorado. You know, he do a little they got an event, they call it the Black Owners of McDonald's Arches of Hope out there in Colorado. It's an annual event. They got 10 scholarships, 20 laptops, and 300 bikes they give away every year. And I say that to say this, that yo, just in my case, like I said, you could be great if you want to be great. You could do great things. You could do wonderful things. So my man Big Ron, yeah, he's still doing this thing. Hey yo, Smitty and D actually used to have a car rental service for the crackheads. They used to have a car rental service. They used to be, I remember that one time they had the motherfucking, that Benz. Remember the time y'all got that Benz from that one fiend? Y'all ain't want to get that one back. Y'all did not want to get that one back. And I don't know why that nigga rented y'all that Mercedes with the with the roof down. No, y'all ain't want to get that one back. I remember that shit. But word, so Pretty Boy, he was giving me all types of shit, man. He was giving me all types of shit. He had his little stick-up crew and shit. Big Ron had his little stick-up crew. Shout out to Butchie, word up. Word. Me, Big Pop, Sharkhead, walking back from up there on Albany. We would be coming back 3 in the morning when we run out of work, 4 in the morning. We walking past Albany projects and shit. Yeah, that shit was wild, man. Nobody never fucked with us, neither. Nobody never fucked with us. Nobody never fucked with us, word. So, yeah, I asked Lil E, man. I said, yo, I got on my interview shit, right? I said, yo, Lil E, how would you classify yourself or characterize? Like, if I was a screenwriter, something like that, how would I say you? What would they say you was? He was like, yo, I'm a soldier. I was a soldier, Sean. I was a soldier. For my team, for my niggas, I soldier hard. He said, yo, when my brother came home, I told him I wanted to soldier for him. And my brother didn't even want me soldiering for him. And the funny shit is, I was the same way with Tim. I remember I ain't want Tim hustling. I ain't want Tim because I know Tim was a little bit more. Tim was like Sonny. Tim was like Sonny. Tim was hot. Tim was beating teachers up at school. 271. Shit. I remember we was in this is another Black story. Black was in this one too. We was going to fucking redirection. We in redirection. So at the time going to redirect, it was me, Black, Tim, SB, Sean Banks. Shout out Sean Banks. SB, and somebody else. I forget who the fuck it was. But we was going over there, and Tim got into an argument with a nigga in the classroom. And me and Black is outside the classroom waiting for Tim, because Tim had just got there from the high, from Boys and Girls. I think I was there first by myself. And then everybody else started coming over there. The whole we was deep over there. I'm going over there, jeweled up, heavy up, everything. So I remember one time, Lil E even coming over there with the herringbone chain on and shit, with the big ass link on that Sip ended up getting robbed for and shit. That shit was wild. Sip, 3 minutes later, you drive back in the car, talk about you got robbed already. I didn't believe that shit. But anyway, so we standing outside the classroom, and Tim get into an argument, and the nigga swing, and me and Black run in the classroom, and we jumped this dude in the classroom inside, in our Pacific redirection, high school redirection. In the middle of the classroom, whoop this nigga ass. Me, Tim, and Black. And so Black got out. They got me and took me downstairs like, yep, I'm like, what? I don't know what you want me to do. That was my brother. And he said something to my brother. That's what he got. I don't know what else to tell you. And so I didn't get suspended or nothing like that, or whatever the case may be, right? And so here go another story. This is a story with Black. And so this ties into why I say, you know what I'm saying, I felt like I'm here for a purpose. So we riding to school one day, taking that bus up Saratoga Avenue, and it's me and Black. And so I'm in the back seat like this against the wall, and I'm sitting, and I got there's a couple of girls on this side, Black over there, and we back there laughing. We holding court shit, laughing, joking, bullshit, right? And so then I get into an argument with some nigga on the bus, and y'all know how I used to get back then. Any place we go, nigga look at me Look at me, I'm fighting. So we arguing and we go to get off the bus. And shit, we go to get off the bus and the stairs are pushing the door open like this. And this nigga in back of me and Black in back of him. And so I guess that's when he thought that I was going, we was going to try to jump him or whatever. So he had one of them knives like this. The knife come out like this and it had brass knuckles right here like that. The knife right here, the brass knuckles right there like that. And so we get off the bus and I feel a punch. It's wintertime, I feel the hit. So I'm thinking he punched me. I don't see the knife yet. And so we get out there right on the corner of Saratoga and not Picking, the next block over from Picking. So we right there on the corner. This 1988, 87, whatever. Yeah, 88. It's 1988. You know what I mean? Because Jasmine was just born. So it's 88, that winter. And I'm with Black. And so we fighting, and I get him, and I got him, his neck like this, and I got his hand like this. So I got his neck in his hand, and I got a pent against the wall, against the fence like this. And I check, I'm like, yo, Black, that nigga stab me? Black say no, because I got the coat on. The blood didn't seep out yet. So we tussling, and I go to throw him in the dope fiend like this and choke him out. And I went to grab him, and I did like this. My arm didn't go no more. I tried to pull my arm in like this. It stopped right here, it wouldn't go no more. I said, yo, I let him go. I said, yo, Black, I told you the nigga stabbed me. And I zipped my coat open, and blood hit the ground. I'm not bullshitting. Blood hit the ground, like that. So Black look at me and say, what? What to do? I say, get him. This nigga ran. He running up towards Picking Avenue now, right? And I'm like maybe 3 steps from the corner of the block. No pay phones, no nothing out there. I'm getting ready to bleed out and die. That's what I'm getting ready to do. And so I walk to the corner, and when I walk to the corner, I see a cop right across the street walking. 10 seconds, I seen him. Officer, yo, I been stabbed. Call the police, call the police. And so he tell me lay on the car and everything. So I lay on the car like this or whatever the case may be. And then I lay down on the ground. By then, Black come back. Black couldn't catch the nigga. Black come back. And him, and it's a crowd around me now. Black standing over top of me. And I remember looking up at Black's face. And Black was turning white. He was scared. He was looking at me bleeding out. He was scared. And so I remember thinking, yo, keep your eyes open, man. If you gonna die, you gonna die with your eyes open and shit. And yeah, little thug tear. A little thug tear. And it wasn't, I don't wanna die. I wasn't doing that shit. A little thug tear came down and shit. And I'm thinking about dying. I don't want to die. I'm thinking about dying and everything. And then, yeah, the movie started. What movie? The movie started. What you done been and what you done did and this and that and woo by your life fly. I don't know if that's what you want. That's what they call it or whatever. But, yeah, so I get in. They get me in the ambulance and they get me to Kings County, right? And when I get to Kings County, they get in there and they doing what they doing. They go to, I'm on the table like this, and the lady go to do what they doing, and she hooked the little tube up to me, and they supposed to put the clamp on it. When they put the tube on it, clamp it, and then hook whatever up and start the IV or whatever. When she put the tube in and stuck it in like this, she didn't put the clamp on it in. So now when she did it, looked like a straw with my blood shooting out in this motherfucker. So I tell her, hey, yo, lady, hey, yo, what are you doing? Clamp that. And so she clamped that, and she act like she ain't even give a fuck. Like she was offended that I had to remind her I was bleeding out in this motherfucker. And so they did what they had to do. What they ended up doing was, because it was holes in my face, they stuffed cotton balls in them and taped them closed like this. So I couldn't, it wasn't no stitching, wasn't no nothing. It was just straight cotton ball taped up. And they pushed me out in the hallway, right? On the gurney, and I'm sitting out in the hallway and shit. Moms got there. I was crying more in there than I was out on the corner. I was crying. You not keeping me in here. You just not keeping me in here. You was not keeping me in here. Word. And that's the motherfucking hospital that my man 50 was King. It was Kings County. Well, it was Kings County. I think it was Kings County. That my man 50 was in, and he was alive. They shot him. 50 was alive, but they killed my man in the hospital. I'm getting out this hospital. I'm getting out this hospital. Word. You're not keeping me in here. And so I walked out of the hospital 2 hours after I walked in, stabbed up and shit on my own power. Moms went and changed the bandages. Shout out to Nuji. Word up. Nuji had to come over every day and change my bandages. Word up. Nobody else was going to do it. The only one. Take cotton balls out of my shit every day and push shit in. Word. Word. That shit was crazy, man. Word. Word. The day I almost died, me and Black, man. So I got all kinds of shit, man. It's crazy, man. Oh, yeah, man. This was another thing, man. Talking to Lil E about it, and I agree. I feel the same way. Yo, Black was a stand-up nigga. Anybody that hung around, Black was a stand-up nigga. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Ain't trying to clear you. You ain't gonna get it. So, but I will say this. I know my nigga Black was a stand-up nigga. And any nigga that got anything, any salty shit, any negative shit to say about my nigga Black, y'all niggas could eat a dick. Word up. Word up. Because Black showed love. Black was a nigga that he showed love. Any of his niggas, anybody that Black knew, you went to Black, said you had a problem, Black was coming for you to help you out. You know he was. You know Black was coming to help you out. You know it. And he was want to be one of the top, in the top 3 niggas, top 2 niggas to bust they things back then. So any nigga with any slander on Black, word up, fuck y'all niggas. Word up. I feel the same way. No respect for a nigga that gonna slander my man Black. Word up. And so, oh, here go one. So yeah, so when we had the little Jamaican posse, with the Jamaicans episode, Lil E told me one time him and Lil Cool Out got chased out of Eldon's up there on Broadway. Remember Eldon's? Yo, I do not see how y'all niggas used to go in that motherfucking place. I went in there one time and knew that was not the place for me. One time. That is a trap off, get you murdered motherfucking spot right there, Eldon's. But Little E told me about the time when him and Lil Cool Out, you know, got jumped, had to jump out the window and shit to get away from them niggas. They came in there looking for him and shit, and he went and got the nigga Richard Bush and shit. And I think he said Rich and Jab went and threw shots at niggas for the nigga Lil E. Word up. Yeah, I got that shit right there. Lord, shot them niggas up. Said it was Lucky and the nigga Uzi, man. Yeah, because we was going to get the nigga Lucky. Remember that night, Smitty? We was going to get the nigga. It was me, you, I don't know who it was. And we was in front of the store that same night. And that nigga came up in the cab and motherfucking... I ain't gonna name the motherfucker name. She know who she is. The motherfucker came out. Oh, Lucky, they got it right there, Lucky. And nigga took off. Yeah. Shout out to 276 Marion Street, man. My nigga Black, man. Where gangsters roam, man. Word. So yeah, so. That's about it. That's about it for this one. So yeah. I wanted to get back to y'all, man, because I had stuff. Oh, okay, here you go. I got another good story. One more good story before we go, right? So Big Ron was saying, or Little E, was it Little E, Big Ron? They had a dice game up there on the corner, and Black pulled out the Mac and started saying, I'm counting 10 for niggas to go in the house. I remember that shit. And niggas gambling, and Black said that shit again. I'm counting 10 for niggas to go in the house. 1, 2. And Black shot up in the air and shit. Niggas started laughing and shit. Yo, crazy, man. Yo, we was wildin', sir. We was motherfucking wildin', man. So, but yeah, so, G Brown snatching nigga gazelles. G Brown robbing niggas. Coming in front of the house to chill, to have shootouts with niggas coming to look for him and shit. Word. Shout out to Unique. D.O. man, Uni. The nigga they used to call a nigga Uni. Light skin, smooth, motherfucking fly, but very violent. Very violent and very sneaky. It's all about the delivery, man. It's all about the delivery. You can do your thing. Hey, yo. On my Ralph Avenue joint. When I get back to Ralph, man, I'm going to go back to Ralph Avenue, man. But shout out to Powerful, man. Word, Powerful. Cannon, Swan, June. Them was my niggas too, man. Them, Ed. Niggas used to always motherfucking... Motherfuckers used to always take care of me. Chris Mo. I gotta remember Chris Mo from off motherfucking yo, Chris was one of, he was, pause, no. Yo, that nigga, he was like, could do everything. That nigga could ball, that nigga was fly, that nigga could hustle, that nigga could get money. That nigga was doing, Chris Mo was doing everything. I ain't gonna front. That nigga had all kinds of expensive coats and shit. He was the first one with it. That nigga was the first one with it. He was the first one with it. That he had it first. He had that shit. That nigga was fly. And Jared was getting money boosting. Jared was getting money boosting. Jared was getting money. That's how Jared got his start off. Little fly nigga. Getting money boosting and shit. I remember this one nigga named, this nigga was burnt face named Aaron. I remember this nigga named Aaron and shit. I went to public school with this nigga named Aaron and shit. And this nigga ended up being a boosting, hustling, woo woo woo. And it was funny how he was in public school with the burns and how he was, you know, feeling. Then by the time I seen him again in high school, this nigga was like, that burn shit ain't mean shit. I'm getting money. I'm violent too. Word up. It was funny. So yeah, I wanted to come back at y'all and give y'all some stuff on my man Black and shit like that. And yo, I wanted to say this too, yo, for real, man. Crime E TV. So this is a message to my crimies, to my bros out there. This the year of the bro. Stop with that Facebook shit, man. Stop with that fucking liking a nigga post and them little hearts. Motherfucking emoting and smile. Nigga, call your nigga, man. Pick up the fucking phone and call the nigga, man. Reach out to a nigga. Stop with this Facebook shit, this internet shit. That shit for suckers, man. Word up, I'm telling you. Y'all know that ain't how we fucking... Nigga, yo, pick up the phone, my nigga. Alright, word. This Sherm, I holla.